vaccination, abẹ́rẹ́ àjẹsára. There is a vaccine that's just been developed recently for cervical cancer. How many of us have heard of it? Cervical cancer vaccine. Okay. I will say something little about cervical cancer. Being a gynecologist, cervical cancer is one cancer that I personally don't like to manage, because this is a disease that will humiliate the person that has it. Cervical cancer is that cancer. Is a humiliating cancer, because when patients come, by the time tomati one gate, mama gidi big gutter, like water will be coming out from their private part, and it will be smelling terribly. But God, in His infinite mercy, has helped us in the medical field to have a vaccine that can prevent this. But people are now saying on social media that one fair power ni, one fair shaking ni, vaccine. Please, I'm encouraging us. If you have children between age 9 to 14, let them have this vaccine. They will be free of this cancer for life. There is a sad case we managed in UCH recently. The woman is a 42-year-old woman with 3 young children. She had the cancer, cervical cancer. And please let me also tell us, cervical cancer, you won't have it just because it's not for people that have multiple sexual partners alone. No. No, that is not it. Anyone that is married, that has ever had sex, you are at risk. You are at risk. Anyone, any female, ever, if you have ever had sex once, you are at risk. So please let us remove that knowledge from our head. I want to mention cervical cancer. Okay, about this case I was talking about, a 42-year-old woman. While she was on the bed that she was dying, she was telling me that, Dr. Akinolu, so there is a vaccine that could have prevented this suffering. So there is something I could have done that would have prevented this suffering. You know, when she said that, it broke my heart. But at that stage, there is nothing we want to do. We have to just keep encouraging until we lose her. And once a patient has cervical cancer, I'm not cursing, it is death, they will die. Because by the time they are presenting, they always come at very late stages that we can't help them again. But you can save yourself of all this by just a single shot of injection, vaccine. So please don't let us follow all what we are reading on social media. That's why I said medicine is not learned online. The white people, they are not like us. Àwọn òdàbí àwa la máa lówó tó wo wá máa pọ̀ tá máa lọ kó sínú sókèwé tàbí ká tì mọ́nulé. Àwọn olówó tí wọ́n, they use their money to develop good things. They gave money to Africa for this development of vaccine. So please, I'm encouraging parents here, if you have children between age 9 to 14, this vaccine is free, totally free. Once they have it, once it's free from cervical cancer forever. We have the one for adults too, but for now, the one for adults is not free. It's not free yet. It's still expensive, but they are working on making it free for everybody. But for those children, please, let's save their lives. Let's secure their future. Young girls of 9 to 14, go to primary health centers around. I want centers to one around the world. Please, let's get this vaccine for our children so that we can save them a lifetime of hurt, a lifetime of sickness. I pray God bless us in Jesus' name. All right. As I have little time remaining, I want to talk about 2 other conditions which is commoner with our older people: hypertension and diabetes. Hypertension and diabetes. We call hypertension the silent killer. If you hear anybody that any also money until proving otherwise, that person is hypertensive. If you hear stories of until proving otherwise, that person is hypertensive. Hypertension only symptoms. It doesn't have symptoms. By the time someone that is hypertensive is having symptoms, that person is dying. They are on their way. Because it won't give you any symptoms. The only thing you will know that you are hypertensive is that you check your BP and it's greater than or equal to 140/90. Please, if you have ever checked your BP here and it's 140/90 and you check it twice, you still have that value, please, you are hypertensive. It's not a cause. It's not that Allah only because when you have patients come around, when you say madam, you are hypertensive, no. Wisdom is profitable to direct. When you know that you have this thing, the next question that I expect people to ask is, okay, doctor, what do I do? Not that you will be rejecting what is not. We have had patients that will be rejecting cancer even when they are dying, like it's obvious. You are on our bed. We are managing you for ovarian cancer. You are saying it's not my portion. Instead of you to ask questions that what do I do to prevent this? Or what do you do to help me? So please, I'm encouraging us. And it is before that hypertension is a disease of older people. Nowadays, we are having younger people that are hypertensive. Please, let's check our blood pressures. I'm imploring the church, please, we can have programs that will bring health personnel people to the church to check the blood pressure of people. We have done that in so many places before, and we have picked conditions in people that they are not even aware they have, and we have been able to help them. Blood pressure of 140/90, that's hypertension, and it has drug. And please, let me tell you something. When they tell you are hypertensive, they are not telling you you will be on drug forever. No. Hypertension too is curable, just like any other disease. All we need for you is to agree with your doctor. Whatever your doctor asks you to do, please do it. Like I've said, reduce salt, reduce meat, do more of fruits, do more of vegetables. All these things will help you. Okay, lastly, I'll be talking about our mental health. Our mental health. Mental health. We are all mental beings. Please, you can also be sick mentally. It doesn't mean that you are a mad person, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. So when we say you are healthy, that